Going live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AFTCAST Tenerife Afternoons. I'm your host, Tim Dowd. It's Tuesday, the 6th of April, 2021. On the show today, we have a little bit of weather. We've got the latest in the COVID. We're going over to Janet Anscom, as always, and the government website. Don't forget to favourite the podcast if you like what you hear, and you can join us on YouTube, youtube.com/LWMST for the uncut version. It's a lovely day, so enjoy the show. Okay, hi everybody, uncut version of, what's it called, AFTCAST, that's what it's called. So we're streaming to the YouTube immediately, but it's unlisted, so if you knew the link, you could actually go and look at it right now. But obviously I've not published it, so you can't. It's a lovely day, that's Solo Me. Oh, Solo Mio. Got to go back to that just a minute and get a thumbnail. Here we go, bang, bang, here we go. And then we get in the middle and go, thumbnail, there you go. Okay, so I've upped the little exposure thing here, so it's blown the back out there. Let me just show you what it looks like normally. I'll just go to exposure automatic, there you go, lovely blue skies in the background, but I'm really dark. So what I've done is I've up the exposure to, I'll go to 1, how's that? Is that better? Then you can see the blue skies there. That's cool, I'll lock that one. Good. So yeah, here we are on the balcony for AFTCAST Uncut. A little bit of weather, latest in the COVID. The figures have gone up, but not as drastically as I thought they might. We're still waiting on that. Janet Anscom's got a headline of the first death in the Canaries linked to AstraZeneca, but they're still working on it, so it's not the cause of, but it's somebody who's died that's just had the AstraZeneca vaccine, and we're going to talk about that. And then there's a couple of other headlines that she's got there, and then we're going to go over to the government website, and we shall read a couple of those out, just the headlines there. And see you in a minute, as they say. So we're going to go straight ahead with weather. Well, there's going to be plenty of weather in the next few days, so they say. It's been really weird. It's been cloudy, 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 and it was cloudy this morning. I was supposed to go somewhere this morning and take some photographs, and it was too cloudy to go. And then we called it off, and now it's beautiful sunshine. So I don't know what's going to happen. So all the cloud that they were promising last week has gone away, apart from the next 3 days in the forecast. They're now saying Friday and Saturday are going to be great, and Sunday it's going to rain. I think they're just messing with us, really. I think they're just messing with us. If we have a look at the Atlantic, we'll see that we are still in sporadic clouds there, and the depression is still northwest of us. We zoom out a little bit, you'll see that the clouds are coming from the west, basically being driven by the depression in the north, which is an anticyclone, and that pulls in stuff then from the west from us. And the isobars confirm what we just said. If you're looking on YouTube, you can see that northern Europe is really cold at the moment, and strong winds. And that was your weather for today, Tuesday, the 5th of April, 2021. Or is it the 6th? The 6th of April, 2021. So that was your weather for today, Tuesday the 6th of April 2021. Always the same, Faulty Towers moment, but hey, that's what you like about the uncut version, isn't it? The uncut version. It's actually cold on my back today. You know, the wind's sort of coming in from the west, so it's like warming me on the front with the sun, and then a little bit cooler on the back. So the difference in temperature gives you that bit of chills. I got chills, they're multiplying. Woo! Anyway, so what else were we going to say? Oh yeah, I have an appointment on Thursday to go and register for my TIE, which is a Tarjeta Identificación Extranjero, which means the foreigner's identity card. And then I realized I needed a new copy of the Padrón, which is the empadronamiento, which is registering on the census, basically, you know, so to tell you that you're living here. And I couldn't get an appointment today or tomorrow. So, unfortunately, I've got to cancel that one. So I've got an appointment on Friday for the Ayuntamiento here in Adeje. And as soon as I've got that, I'll get another appointment to register for the TIE. But I've actually contacted a gestor, which is somebody who can help me. Usually accountant, but they do a lot of other stuff as well. And she's going to hopefully help me fill out all the forms and everything, just to make sure I do it once. Just they've got the experience. Okay, so what we're doing now? Oh yeah, we're going over to COVID. Is that a frog or a bird? Not sure. COVID-19 update. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is your COVID for today. This was taken on the 5th of April at 2 p.m. and the whole of the Canary Islands there are showing 4,625 active cases. If we nip over to Tenerife alone, you see that came down to 2,415, and the municipalities are 1,279 in Santa Cruz, 519 in La Laguna, Arona at 142, Adeje down to 107, Granadilla down to 92, and the rest are under 50. We don't talk about those, but, and here we have it, the upturn in the average, rolling average over the last 7 days is now back up to near 60 at 58.9. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was your COVID for today. Yeah, as I was saying, the last week there was a lot of people getting together for Semana Santa, which is the Easter week or the Holy Week, and yeah, so we're expecting things to go up. We saw that the boxing match on the beach, and people were just not really social distancing. I think a lot of young people are just fed up of it, to say the truth, and are just saying, you know, nobody's dying, although they are dying, obviously, but. You know, if you don't know anybody who's really ill from the thing, then you just see it as a waste of time, especially because it's going on so long now. And don't start the people with the conspiracy theorists that all the heads of governments are getting together to reset the world, because I don't believe they could get together to stir a cup of tea. But that's another story. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go over to Janet now. Now, I've prepared a couple of slides, but I'm going to have to get close to read them, so we'll see. There we go. Let's put Janet Anscom up here. There we go. Now let's go over to janetanscom.com. And the first headline there is Spain COVID vaccine. Tenerife has the first fatality following vaccine as the EMA says clear link between AstraZeneca and clots, but benefit outweighs the risk. So the state system patients you will be contact. Okay, this just goes to tell you how to contact that. But basically, the headline there is that there was a woman in a under 50, and she had the vaccination AstraZeneca, and then complained a couple of days later of very, very bad headaches, and was taken into hospital and unfortunately died. They do saying that the autopsy is going to take 2 to 3 weeks, and so there will be nothing official for them. But it's on the day where the EMA have said there is a clear link between the AstraZeneca and clots, but the benefit outweighs the risk. And the woman was also had underlying conditions as well, they're saying. Okay, next one for Janet there is this one, which we said yesterday with the guy Jorge Marichal, who has resigned because he was accused of taking fraud, basically, for tax evasion. But obviously, he said it was just an oversight and everything's been paid, and it was just a dispute between his accountants and the tax office, and there really shouldn't have been a court case at all. And in fact, he's withdrawing his resignation now because the association offered their full support for him as president the last 10 years, and so he's going to carry on doing that job. So that's good news for Jorge there. And the final one here before I go from Janet is the El Duque Hotel Group teams up with the exclusive American private jet service to offer tailored sustainable luxury. So now you can get your private jet from America, London, Moscow, Singapore, wherever you want, all the major hubs there, and you can fly in and spend a vacation in El Duque hotels. And the group Thais Hotels and Villas in Tenerife, the idea that the membership benefits such as complimentary onboard catering will be extended to the guests of the Thais Hotel and Villas. So if you rent a private jet, you're going to get a free tapas. So if you're in the private jet set, there's another place you can go. But, and I'm going to come back online for this, but basically what there's actually saying is that there is an offer now that it isn't just the holiday like we used to have in the 70s and the 80s in Tenerife, that Tenerife is offering now more luxury holidays, more experiences, and concentrating on the sustainable like we've been saying in the past. So that's a good thing that they're actually doing that. So there'll be more on offer now, not less. The $1 a pint is not going away apparently, but we're offering more luxury. Your luxuries. Let's go and have a look to see what else is there. Oh, that was it for Janet. Apart from, don't forget, janetanscom.com. Go over there, because yesterday she published the CanaryCast, which is her podcast. And if you go to anchor.fm and look for CanaryCast, and if you see Cleo O'Flynn's name, you're at the right one. Or just go to janetanscom.com, and she's got a link in there every week when it's published. So that's fantastic. I'd like to thank Janet Anscom for all the work she does, and don't forget, go to janetanscom.com for all the details. Had a great breakfast this morning. You know, when we did Sunday smoothies with Sahar and Daniel, Christina and I joined them. And if you haven't seen that, go to Daniel's website or Daniel's YouTube channel and have a look to see about that. That was fun. And what happened was we had these smoothies that came with two little, well, I thought they were little, but little sandwiches, and they came out, they were massive. And one of the favorites that we had was crispy bacon and poached egg. So I actually did the same today. So I had a crispy bacon poached egg sandwich for breakfast this morning. That was fantastic. And it's all protein and a bit of fat. But, you know, you can't, if you eat in moderation, then of course you're going to be okay. I've lost a bit of weight, actually. I need to get new scales, though, because they're up and down, and I don't know whether it's the scales or it's me. But I've lost weight over the months. So I was 116. I was down to 113.1 yesterday. I put another 300 grams back on. I think it's maybe the bacon. 300 grams of bacon could possibly be. So we're going to go to the government website now. Let's go over to the government website. And the government website is leading today with a headline: the General Employment Council agrees to increase the SCE's vocational training offer by 20% in 2021. That's like small businesses. And then the sub-headlines, one of them, health confirms 231 cases of COVID in the last 24 hours. The ICI advances the process of new regulations that regulates the network of centres and resources against gender violence. And the ecological transition updates the map of photovoltaic and wind farms in the IDE Canarias. And the last one there is scenarios from Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura, Lanzarote and La Palma received this week the Young Orchestra of the Canary Islands. So a lot of culture going on there. These sub-headlines, we've probably seen most of them before, but I want to tell you about the first one, which is Turismo de Canaria launches hub to integrate an entire offer of the sector into a single digital platform. Now, we've been talking about this for quite a while, that they're actually going to go and make sure there's like a one-stop shop for holidays in Tenerife or in the Canary Islands. And they're also going to concentrate, again, as we're saying, on sustainability and stuff like that. And Yaiza Castilla explains the parliamentary committee that it's an open technological space for collaboration and innovation that will include companies and administrations within the framework of the Canary Islands Destination Strategy. So the Canary Islands Destination Strategy is a group of politicians and businesses that are getting together to reinvent or restart the tourism in the Canary Islands, and it's going to cater to everybody, so everybody's going to have a place here, but they want to concentrate on sustainability and green, and obviously upping the quality and going to experiences and memories. So that's a good thing, I think. That is a good thing. Okay, so we've done that. I haven't had an email from Cleo yet, but yesterday I did. But it was very local news. It was to do with people getting their English certificates, their bachelor's certificates. So that's quite good. But anyway, so that's it. I don't have anything else to show you. So we're going to close it out now. Beautiful day. A little bit of wind, but not too problematic. 22 in the shade. You will burn in the sun. I went for a walk this morning again, and really hot down the bottom. We're up a little bit higher up, so we get the wind as well. And as you can see, fantastic day. Wish you were here, as they say. Wish you were here. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for listening today and coming on YouTube to have a watch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, download the podcast. And also if you're on youtube.com/LWMST, give us a thumbs up. We also have a YouTube channel at LWMST, and we upload pictures to Instagram, Living with MS Tenerife. And don't forget to go over to timothydown.com, where you can send me a message. Join me live on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Find out how to sponsor the channel and look at all the back catalogue of videos. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Okay, we're out. So I'm going to finish it off with what I usually do now, this A-B thing, which is that one, and that one. And it says Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you press the square one, you can take you to the website to find out how to sponsor the channel. And the little round one is just in case you haven't subscribed to YouTube yet. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.